Hey y'all, it's Jackye here. And while it's still fresh in my mind, I wanted to unpack Unleash America 2025. First off, Vegas. Rain. I've been coming here forever and I have never seen rain. And yeah, flash floods, totally wet. And that would happen right after I tell my husband I didn't need an umbrella, of course. And also, if you see my lip looks a little swollen, you probably can't see it, but I had a total faceplant moment.
How embarrassing.
Here's something that I noticed at Unleash that was different. Remember a couple years ago, everybody cared about DEI, and then this year, everyone got really afraid of DEI, and they were like, didn't want to do it. Well, here at Unleash, they had 3 explicitly labeled DEI sessions. We know everybody's being cautious, right? Everybody's being cautious about explicitly saying DEI due to the political climate. Let's just get real. There are people that are afraid. And in 2025, we shouldn't have to be hiding behind vague language. But even though there was a lot of DEI conversations, that was everywhere, right? There were some topics like transformational leadership, courageous, transparent conversations, hiring formerly incarcerated talent, navigating political turbulence. Those are all inclusion and DEI concerns. And so there was really DEI without saying DEI. Everything wasn't perfect. There were some sessions that felt like they were too safe, that they were overly sponsored, and that happens. I think we missed some opportunities to go deeper, especially because everybody's talking about AI, and we're not going deep enough on that. We can't keep saying, oh, it's AI and you should be careful and there's bias. Yeah, we've been saying that for years. But I think we're making subtle progress, right? And we're having conversations, and I think we're going to move forward. All of us that are in the HR space know how important it is for people to understand this technology as well as understand why DEI is so important. So now to some well-deserved shout outs. Aaron gave me these red Pumas. Oh my gosh, I just threw it on the floor. These red Pumas, game changers, beautiful ballet flats, and I love them. You can't talk about fashion without talking about George Rogers. I peeped the fit, George. Your outfits gave life every single day. I also want to give a huge shout out and props for the incredible food, because actually you can have good food while you're here. I love the useful booths. There was a lot of space. It was thoughtfully designed, and the conference was really at the Caesars Forum. And so there was a lot of thoughtful space, lots of places where you could charge, refresh, networking spaces. Can we talk about DJs? Because I didn't know that HR got down like that, but there were plenty of HR folks dancing in the hallways. Loved that. But I sang so loud and trying to talk over the sounds of the music. This happens every time I go to Vegas and it's dry, but whatever. Swag check. The cool thing is that me and John were able to do Butler's Coffee live right there at Unleash, which is always great. Shout out to Greenhouse. Thank you so much for letting us use your space. Loved it. And we got to see some cool swag. So I will put a link in the comments so that you can see that if you're into it and get the swag report. We'll be doing it again next week at Work Human. Actually, this is in the after times. I'm actually recording this part live in Denver. So hope to see you this week. So mostly amazing swag, but it's a lot of HR ladies in that room. And it's Vegas. And for people that get a little bit warm, if we had a little cooling kit, I would love that. Also, outside of the official conference, I got some quality time with some amazing friends. Vegas really delivered. I was able to see Absinthe, which was phenomenal. Had dinner at Mr. Chow, delicious. And I had some tacos at my friend's house that were also on the Amazing Race with me. It really was pure vibes the whole time. I really do have some incredible people in my life. It was really nice to catch up with my HR tech friends, and I really did appreciate that part. But I'd love to hear what you thought about Unleash. Drop your favorite Unleashed moments below. I want all the tea. Let's talk about it. I hate if I wasn't able to see you this week at Unleash, but hopefully I can see you next week. I will be in Denver for Work Human. And so I'm excited. I think it'll be great. So thanks so much. And I will see you soon.